keep on moving, I guess. That's pretty much all we gotta do. Stream keeps fucking giving me that black screen every time my computer's like, oh, let's run an ad, because I have the delay or the auto thing on so that more people join the stream. The ad, there is no ad. That makes sense. Because most people actually click off the stream if they have pre-roll ads, which is when the ads run before they click the stream. You need to see the stream slide. Right, we get it.
Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Colin.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just...
It's bullshit about family shows and they don't swear on it. It's just like, dude, it's 2 a.m.
It wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, there is no salvation, written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left.
But they never appeared anywhere else, so...
But we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Wade.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller.
I mean,
aliens.
aliens.
Have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
It'd be kind of cool.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us. In our dreams.
True.
In the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this?
Oh my god.
A reflection. A projection. We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions.
He's gone crazy, Murray. He's gone crazy. Wait, even he called himself the necessarily evil. If he's calling himself a necessary evil, that has to mean something. Fuck. Hey, you. Yes, you. Watch this.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The question
what happened to Carla Vaughn? She kind of disappeared. They never talked about her. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know.
Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out.
He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault.
Well, I got a feeling.
But I can now. I learned.
I found out what happened to her.
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
True.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is bleeding, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Not wrong.
Enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog.
What?
Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you!
You're not wrong.
Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Well, found out what happened there. Okay. Or at least I think so. Unless he just destroyed the fucking recording thing. Whatever it was recording it. Because it could be recorded by a camera, and for all we know. Wasn't, but it could have been. And it just transitioned to audio only. I don't know.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Stage 4 was here. Oh, shit. Why do I feel like I'm a giant in the town now? Some of these enemies are just so screwed up. Like, I hate these guys the most, too.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
In the dump? What? Ordinary dump site. Yeah, they do too. It's funny. Why isn't it just connected to that? I don't get that, but okay. Another recording.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
Oh, Jesse.
Beyond the shadow you settle for.
I was like, wait, what?
There's a miracle.
Wait, is the same psychiatrist? Oh my god, our psychiatrist is
Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Sane. What? I don't know matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see
I don't
things.
know.
Maybe you wrote
It might be the
yourself.
same person. I can't tell for
didn't.
sure, but
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
no, let me on.
Yeah, it's this. I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way.
No,
Your
it's
brother and
not.
Your parents are dead.
It's not
No.
natural to
No.
feel
Dylan's
that
not
way.
dead. And that's not even it. You were referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood? Polaris. She's come back. After a long time,
I probably-
she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things. Jesse, it felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary. The industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused. No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't
I
cause
mean, it
it.
still could be an accident, but
She saved me and Dylan. Jesse. No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen. Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's
oh,
real
she
and
was in a
what's
cage in a
imagined.
way. In a way. You know what? Like, I don't know. I feel like another way that like truly make people feel better is to change their lives. You know? Because therapy only does so much. It doesn't cure it. It can help it, but it doesn't cure it. There is no cure, technically. But if you think about it, the most it can do is, you know, just get it off your chest, basically. However, afterwards, like, there's a reason why life coaches exist. Now, you don't necessarily need a life coach if you know what you want to do and you're actually going to do that. But, like, for example, like, let's just go into a game world, just in general for, you know, a example. Let's think about, that's a good game. Like, Days Gone, for example, right? Now, Deacon is your main character, but let's pretend that's you. Now, you could have sat there and did nothing because of everything that you've went through. Or you can still believe that whatever it is like, let's say, I mean, okay, spoiler alert, mute the stream for like 10 seconds. If you don't want the spoilers. So Deacon lost his wife, and basically what happened is, like, you know, he had to deal with that for a bit, but he kept on going. You know, he kept on pushing through it, and he could have just, you know, he could have just ended it all right there, you know. And it's the same thing with Dead Space when Isaac Clarke lost his, you know. He just kept going and going, and this is enough. Like,
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York.
therapy doesn't do
Nobody
everything.
saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
It's just the fact that it kept on going, you know? And you want to travel somewhere, you have to actually make the decision to travel, you know? Don't let the pressure of whatever happened get in your way. Just do what you gotta do, you know? Like, I know tons of people that work and that are like, oh, I hate working, and, you know, stresses me out, makes me more exhausted, and it's like, well, you gotta make the decision to quit or find a way to keep working there, you know? It all depends what it is and what you're going through and everything. And if it's more past trauma than regular shit. Sorry. Damn fly in my room just flew on my fucking eyebrow, bro. Stop. Damn fly. I'm telling you, dude. I hate flies so fucking much. It's literally just one fly, dude. It's just like, great, love it. Come on. Help, help, help. If this guy will stop fucking floating and do something, please. There we go. We actually can't hit that time. God damn, that shit was.
We should check that lab.
Shit was a little annoying. Did they do damage to him? But as long as you're like trying, it's not really a problem. Unless you like truly do need it, but
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
it's part of the same building. He acts like it's like across the country, you know?
Erwin took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Oh, man. Finish tango. We're gonna tango! Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dog.